Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. I am making this video to announce an exciting opportunity for you guys on the channel. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've never really gotten the chance or the free time to do it yet. So I put a poll out on my Patreon page for you guys to vote on the fourth show that I'll be watching currently. I have a couple options. A couple of them are like animated, a couple of them are live action. And so I wanted to provide a couple different options for you guys to kind of choose a little bit the direction of the channel going forward. And so we got a couple options for you guys to vote on over on my Patreon page. And this poll is open to any of my patrons, no matter what level they're at, whether that's like the $3 tier, $10 tier, $20 tier. No matter what level tier you are at, you can vote on what show I watch next, and this is going to be exclusive to the patrons. So if you want to determine what show I watch on the channel other than the ones that are happening currently, all you have to do is head over to my Patreon page, become a patron, and then cast your vote. But you may be wondering, which shows are on the docket? Which ones are up to vote? So we got, like I said, we got a couple animated ones, a couple live action ones. The first animated one is Gravity Falls. I've never seen Gravity Falls, but I've seen that a lot of reactors on YouTube are kind of doing it recently. Blind Wave did it. I think Real Rejects did it. And it seems to be kind of like a popular option right now. A lot of people are interested in seeing reactions to that, so that's one option. I don't know anything about Gravity Falls, but I am interested to figure it out. All I know is it's like about two kids that like go to live with their like grandpa in the woods or something. And it's pretty funny as far as I've heard, but other than that I don't really know anything. The next option is a live action show. It is, I believe it's on Netflix. It's a British show called Sex Education. I know that's one that people have commented that I should watch in the channel, on the channel before, and it looks kind of interesting, but I don't know what it's really about, other than maybe like, obviously like the title, maybe it's about kids learning sex education. It's a highly educational show. But I've had requests to watch that in the past. So that's another option if you guys want to vote for that. The next option up is another live action one, and it is called Alice in Borderland. I don't know anything about it, but it seems like the title could be a play on Alice in Wonderland. That seems very interesting. The description says this gamer finds himself in like a parallel Tokyo. So kind of like similar to some animes that I've watched, like Sword Art Online. What is it called? Respawn or Re Zero or something like that. So not a unknown concept to me, but that looks interesting as well. Next up is the last live action one on the poll, and it is The Last Kingdom. I believe this is about like Vikings, possibly. Other than that, I don't really know anything about it. I like Vikings in general. I liked the show Vikings. So if it's anything like that, I feel like I'd be pretty interested. I'm generally kind of a fan of kind of that genre of show. I mean, I don't think that's a fantasy show, but kind of like it has medieval fantasy aesthetic, kind of. If that makes sense. Like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Vikings, just those type of things. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I played that game. It's given me kind of those vibes, and so that is the final live action option. Actually, we're gonna add one more live action option to the list, and that is Cobra Kai. That's kind of a show I've been wanting to watch for a while, but I've never really had the time. So if you guys want me to watch that, I would actually be thrilled to watch that show. But then the final entry into the list, there's been plenty of options so far, but the final entry is an animated one, or it's an anime, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. This show is apparently pretty dope. From what I know, I mean, it's set in the Cyberpunk universe. I played Cyberpunk 2077, not on the channel, just like in my own free time. But apparently this show was like so good that it like revitalized the game. Like it brought that game from like a couple thousand to like 100,000 concurrent players on Steam up to like millions of players. Like this game was dead in the water. It had been a while since it came out. It came out with a history of bugs and crashes and just people being upset about the state of the game. And they had just recently put out like the next gen patches or versions of the game. I played it. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I'm excited for the DLC when that comes out. But this show, 10 episode anime, I believe, essentially like brought so many people back to the game that it kind of changed the whole perception and trajectory of that game going forward. So that is another one that I'm very excited to watch, possibly. So if you guys want to see me watch that, I'd be down for that as well. But yeah, those are the options that you can vote on over on my Patreon page. Again, this poll is open to whatever tier you want to subscribe to, whether it be the lowest tier or the highest tier. But it is exclusive to people who are patrons. So if the direction of this channel is something that you want to be a part of, or you want to really determine, you know, what I watch going forward, that would be the best way. Plus, I want to provide additional perks for the people that are already subscribed on Patreon. I mean, I already do full-length reactions over there, so like you sync up your own copy of everything, and you can watch along with me. But I wanted to add this additional thing. I've put out some polls previously of like what people think I should do, but this one is exclusive to Patreon. So if you are interested, consider checking that out. My Patreon is linked in the description down below, but it's also like on the bottom here on the screen in a little title card, so you go to that website and you can figure it out. But I think that's all I gotta say. Thank you for bearing with me on this little announcement video. I'm hopefully people actually this will be pretty embarrassing if like no one goes to my Patreon and no one votes. Like that would suck. But that's what's gonna happen going forward. In the meantime, we're still gonna be watching Dark on the channel, still gonna be watching 1899, still gonna be watching Wednesday. All these ones, you know, all the stuff we're currently watching on the channel is what's gonna continue, but then that fourth option is gonna be something that the patrons vote on. So, again, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.